It's time for a kumbaya. Hello, traditional financial investors. My name is Ben, and I represent cryptocurrencies and decentralized finance. It's time for us all to get along and realize we're now on the same team, for better or for worse. Like that bad season of Friday Night Lights where they changed the districting. Yesterday, you met Greg Scanlon of the game-changing Franklin Templeton early blockchain investing team. He discussed all of the cool things that TradFi is doing with blockchain. But listen, do not be fooled. These crypto lending institutions like FT are working behind the scenes.
We're trying to close that gap between regulated finance and the crypto world.
As the tidal wave of money and utility comes to the DeFi space through CeFi, there are tons of huge money-making and life-changing opportunities to take advantage of. Watch this video until the very end, and I'm going to show you how. Let's get it. I'm not a financial advisor. Welcome to BitBoy Crypto. Yesterday, we discussed the bullish emerging crypto institution, Franklin Templeton, and their pursuits of crypto. Check that video out to catch up by clicking the link above. Today, I'm going to show you how the wait is over. TradFi, CeFi, they are not coming to crypto. They're already here. The merge has begun. In 5 years, it will be called AllFi, or maybe just Fi, because blockchain is going to underpin everything in the traditional financial sector before it's all over. Today's video is even better. Greg laid out yesterday how bullish Franklin Templeton is, and we discussed some of their new crypto and DeFi products and vehicles. But you have to realize the reason they're offering the products the way that they are.
What it means is on-chain right now, similar to how you can go to any broker dealer and purchase a money market fund, you can go onto the Franklin Templeton app and you can immediately own a money market fund. You'll earn yield. You have all the same legal rights as a traditional holder, but it's on chain. And so the reason that's important is because a part of what Franklin Templeton is doing, and we'll probably talk more about this today, is we're trying to close that gap between regulated finance and the crypto world.
The products that Franklin Templeton is bringing is bridging the gap between the two worlds, but there's actually even more to it.
Key piece of this that lies in efficiency and user experience that drives the profitability of this, and that ethos is why we have focused on blockchain.
Did you hear that? Blockchain is driving their thirst for revenues. TradFi companies that had nothing to do with Bitcoin or crypto 5 years ago are now realizing that all those crypto crazies were right, and everything financial and digital is moving on chain. And the key to the merging of the two worlds was, in fact, the Bitcoin ETF we waited 10 years for, and it's paying off. Wait, though, it's not just paying off for us. It hooked TradFi.
What's the best way to onboard traditional finance? Hook them with revenues. That's what the Bitcoin ETF did. The fastest growing ETFs by AUM in the history of ETFs. And they are now into the top 5% of AUM for ETFs globally.
The pre-Bitcoin halving price pump back to all-time highs was enough for TradFi to see blockchain and crypto as an investment that has immense value. But crypto has gotten a big advantage as well. Both worlds benefited.
Bitcoin ETF, I think, was very good for both sides of the table, both traditional finance as well as crypto.
We don't need to be dicks to the TradFi people because we need them. We all kind of really need each other.
For traditional finance, the reality is for us crypto natives, we want traditional finance to embrace Web3 and blockchain more and more. They control too much of the financial ecosystem for them to be left out. So we need to onboard them.
We need the big money to get the market caps we all desire. And we felt that back in January as the ETF began pushing Bitcoin back to all-time highs.
It clearly sparked a Bitcoin rally, right? And Bitcoin continues to outperform. A little hoorah for regulated finance and what it has meant to see some of the leaders of regulated finance completely pull a 180 in the last 18 to 24 months about Web3 blockchain in terms of its value add going forward. And it's a positive for both regulated finance. They're making money, and it's positive for the crypto.
But you see, crypto is changing things right in front of our very eyes for the world of TradFi. Real tangible changes that will lead to more tangible changes once TradFi gets its hands around the crypto space.
If you're a traditional regulated financial company and you now have an ETF, it's forced you to engage the crypto ecosystem even more. Specifically, if you did not have a protocol or a team set up in order to create create and redeem ETFs within Bitcoin. You now have a trader to do that. So you now, at every single one of these financial institutions that has an ETF, they now have a digital asset trader.
And here is where we move towards something we can take from this. Ethereum is down bad. Utility going down because other networks are booming. ETF application withdrawals and delays. It's getting crushed against Bitcoin. But listen here to what Greg says regarding the Ethereum ETFs.
Franklin Templeton is pushing only for a staked Ethereum ETF. We believe that if you're going to offer Ethereum, particularly to long-term holders, you have to offer them the staked ETF. Otherwise, you're essentially doing them somewhat of a disservice. Because of this, it presents a regulatory hurdle. And so I don't have any predictions on when we get those next ETFs. Certainly, TradFi is working towards this. They want to be able to deliver more products, but we have to work through some of these issues and the differences between each one of these tokens.
The differences between the tokens? They run nodes and have traders. TradFi is figuring it out. But here's what you don't see on this video. There's a project Franklin Templeton is so bullish on in the crypto space. Greg basically tells us Franklin Templeton is all in on this coin and says this about its team.
In comparing chains, for sure, is the best team in all of blockchain for building L1s. I will be unequivocal about that.
Come back tomorrow to find out why this blockchain may take it all and be the best investment of your lifetime. Subscribe and hit the bell. Like this video if you got something out of it, and comment your guesses below on which blockchain is ranked #1 according to the most bullish company in crypto. Benji out.